How's everybody doing out there? What is the latest and greatest? Hope everybody's well, feeling fantastic and excellent spirits here on a Sunday, day 29 of my 31 days of live streaming. And I've been consistent. I've been on top of it. I know there were a couple this week that were a little dicey. The one on Tuesday when I went to the content creator event and I came out and I was in the subway and I had to send a text and the screen went black. And then yesterday was real brief. I don't know, 10, 12 minutes, whatever it was, but made sure I got it in. You know, it wasn't like a 3-minute, like, hey guys, I'm here, see ya. So yeah, I spent a little time with you now. Beautiful day. A lot warmer than yesterday, man. Yesterday felt like January. I was out and about. If you watched last night's live stream, I was out and about throughout the day. Shout out to Mike and Miriam, who got us tickets to go see Dog Day Afternoon. No, not the movie, the actual Broadway play, which was fantastic. I definitely suggest it. John Bernthal, I get it. It's probably going to be a limited time that they're going to run this. It's not like it's going to be on like Cats for a million years, but he was tremendous. And the other guy from The Bear, I can't think of his name, Evan Moss Bacharach, I think is his name. He was fantastic too, the whole cast was. And here I am being a shill for the play, but it was fantastic. And for those who live in New York City, and there's a lot of you out there that do, check it out. So there's my little plug for the day. But yeah, it's a Palm Sunday. Easter Sunday's a week from today, for those who celebrate. And yeah, it just feels good to be out. I know I thought about running today. I didn't. When I got up around 9:40. Went to bed late though. It was about 2 in the morning. And excuse me. And because it was so late, slept in a little bit. Then I had got up. I stretched, which was great. 40 minutes of that. Some push-ups. And just had to get the body restarted because yesterday was a lot of just eating and drinking. And I get it. You know, a couple days away from another lap around the track for yours truly, which we're not there yet, but with the good Lord's will, when I get there, I'll certainly be beyond grateful, thankful, show gratitude for another year of life here on this planet that we all share, by the way. But yeah, I just been a lot in the reflective mode and thinking back on the last 363 days and just getting as locked in and dialed into what it is I want to do. Hey, Slick Nick. Oh, I like that name, the way you spelled it. What up, Slick? Where are you from? But yeah, just tapping in, getting locked in with another birthday coming and with everything that I've set out, this life that I've created, and what it is that not only I need to do as an individual for myself, but more so for what it is I want to do professionally. And yeah, I could think about it, I could dream it. And listen, I've been doing some work. Oh, Michigan, all right. Yeah, I got a few people that hop on board the channel that are from Michigan. My channel, I talk mostly sports. Right now, I'm just doing a little reflection because I have a birthday in a couple of days and just kind of wrapping my head around not only just that, but also with what it is that I do on this channel. I talk sports. I have shout out to my guy JAYREELZ, as well as his wife Fishing Angel, who comes on the channel. They're big time supporters. They are Michigan natives, Wolverine fans to the death, go blue. Obviously the men's and women's in college basketball. Today, Michigan at 2 o'clock, so yeah. Jaden, thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, that's what I've been talking about mostly. Yeah, I can get into the sports stuff, but I don't know about you guys and gals, but I know that as I just get closer to another year of life on the planet and just putting things in perspective and just trying to get things as aligned and all my affairs in order. I'm not talking about those type of affairs. I'm talking about everything. The relationships with yourself, the relationships with the people that are close to you, even the people that aren't close to you, to know that whatever it is that you put out there, that you know you've done your best. Not a thing where, oh, I haven't talked to this person because I'm bitter, or oh, that person doesn't want to talk to me. No. Not trying to hear that. Oh, here we go, Mark Salmons. Listen, you can tell me everything you want, and you can say you watched it, or you did not play first base. Well, then go to baseballreference.com and check the box scores of games 1 and game 2, because it said that he played first base and he had at-bats in both of those games. So, and you know what? I don't know what to tell you. It's been 36 years since I watched those games. Listen, the box scores don't lie. So you can try to troll all you want, my G. But, yeah, so Saving Private Ryan, very good movie, by the way. Saving Private Ryan was really good. But, yeah, just like I said, it's always good to, especially when you think about whether it's the start of a new year or your birthday or anything like that, because if we're not looking to put our lives in perspective and where we're at, especially as you get older. I understand if you're young, and yeah, there's some people that are young that have their lives already set out, whether it's done through themselves or maybe their family's pressuring them, which I understand that's not fair either, but it's very rare that you have a young person that has the trajectory of what it is that they want to do and to be successful and to go out there and really live a prosperous, fulfilling life. Where now, as you get to my age, not to say that my mortality is in question, but at the same time, I can't think of myself as someone that's in my 20s or live in this fantasy world to where it's like, yeah, things will work out, or listen, I believe you can have belief, you can have faith, you can have all that, but at the same time, yeah, that's not going to pay your bills, that's not going to make you a better person. And yeah, the bottom line is that every day we must wake up, put on a good face, no matter what's going on inside, but deal with it. And on top of all that, to be able to honor yourself in a way where you don't beat yourself up or you don't point fingers or don't say, woe is me or why me, You gotta find a way. Because so many people in life don't take themselves accountable and don't own up to the things, the mistakes that they did, and that was that. All right, Mark, you didn't play first base, you won. There you go. What can I tell you? But you can't say that Hal Morris never played first base. And let me say, what organization did Hal Morris come from? Who was he drafted by? I'm giving you 10 seconds. If you don't respond in 10 seconds, then it means you're looking it up. Val, what is happening? So, yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm at. I know, Mark, I know you're trying to poke the bear. You can watch all 4 games. You try to get at me. But you know how Morris played first base. And to be honest with you, you can say you watched all 4 games, but I'll go look for myself. Oh, very good. A little more than 10 seconds, though, but I'll give it to you. That wasn't fast enough, Mark. I think you were Googling that. All right. So anyway, Mark, if you're coming in to try to be a pain in the neck, which I know you are, but you know what? That's it. How long have I been using Justin? That's my brother's name. No drugs, baby. High on life. Good for you, Mark. Glad to hear. Yeah, Val, I don't know. Your Giants. And the thing is, it's not like your team doesn't have any talent. For whatever the reason, listen, that Yankee pitching, and we know that their pitching staff's going to be good this year. And look, that's without Carlos Rodon, who I'm not in love with, and Garrett Cole, who you got to see how he's going to perform once he comes back from Tommy John. But yeah, and I said it, baseball preview, I thought the Yankees going to have a big year. Regular season, I don't know about the postseason. Because as we all know, their lineup, they didn't really do much of their lineup. And they can never hit in big spots, and they're bully offense. They beat up on bad pitching. And that's the end. Case closed. So, Fuqua. Oh, Fuqua coming with some smoke. How's that leg? Fuqua, please, share. How's that leg? I don't know if you hear the wind right now. I know I'm going down a block. Yeah, I hope that leg's fine. I didn't get out to run today. I'm going to run Tuesday. Yeah, because I don't care what this weather's like. I mean, the weather is better today. Yesterday, oof. Seriously, yesterday felt like mid-January. Still gimpy. And you haven't seen a doctor, have you? Holland Dan Sock. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yeah, here we go. The first weekend about to complete Major League Baseball. Here it is. You have, what is it? The Mets, Marlins, Braves, all undefeated. Yankees undefeated. Now, granted, it's only been 2 games in the NL East. I know the Phillies lost yesterday, so they couldn't keep up their end of the bargain, and the Nats are going to have a long year. But, yeah, I'm excited about the baseball. I know you got the college basketball today, the 2 games. I hate UConn, but I cannot root for Duke. Not doing that. And then Michigan, I would think they would win. Shout out to J-Rod. Your whole body's going to be? So, well, Giants long. Yeah, well, the thing is, it's a long season, Val. So, just because they're 0-3 doesn't mean they're going to go 59-103. But, yeah, it's going to be a competitive National League, as you know. Your division, I don't even have to tell you. But you figure the Mets should be good. Philly's going to be good. Braves off to a good start. The NL Central, who knows? That could be Cubs. That could be maybe Brewers. I don't know about the Reds. But, yeah, it's a very competitive NL. And I got to admit, the AL's even competitive, too. Despite the West bad and the Central not great. But, you know, the East is a beast. With Yankees, Toronto, Boston, Red Sox should be good. Do you happen to be a Southerner? I am not a Southerner. Are you? Himanshu Singh. Welcome. Oh, I just passed my spot over there. Yes, I am not a Southerner by any means. But, yeah, so we got the college basketball, we got the baseball. I don't know who's into NBA right now. NBA has Knicks and OKC tonight. That should be pretty good. Latest podcast tomorrow, 11 a.m. Podcast pregame 9:45, maybe even earlier. I may do my podcast pregame earlier tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe 9:30. It should be 9:30, but of course, I can never seem to get it on track. Yeah, Dodgers first, Padres. Yeah, Rockies going to have a long year, though. I picked them as an under, and that wasn't fair. Their number is, 54.5? So, but, yeah, so we got that going on with the sports. So I have a Final Four by about 7:15 tonight. And then we got to wait till Saturday for the double dip. It looks like it's going to be Arizona, Michigan. We'll see if Michigan gets there. I think they will. But I know Tennessee, they're the type of team that... But they're kind of like Alabama, though. You know, they want to shoot the lights out of the ball, and we saw what Michigan did to Alabama the other night. So Yeah, they're just too big. They got size. I mean, and that's why them in Arizona, that would be a clash of the Titans. Sharks 6. And the Islanders won yesterday. Now they got actually they're in second place in the Metropolitan. Now that you bring that up, Val. Second place in the Metropolitan, to where here it was Thursday, they were out of the playoffs, and now they have the second seed. So they went from a team that was, again, outside looking in, second wild card, third spot in the division, now they're second. Fishing Angel, greetings. I'm sure J-Rod is right behind you. Flamingo, then why are you here? Hey, I'm glad you're here, Flamingo, even though I know you're going to bounce right now, because you know the old saying, Flamingo? Haters are never doing better than you are. So I guess, hey, it's all good. Just got up. Yeah, the Red Wings win last night? I didn't even know. I know they played Philly. They might turn the corner here. Stick around to spite me? Hey, that's all good. It's all good. Where you from, Flamingo? Let me see. Florida, Flamingos? I just think of South Florida. Gonna wake them up? Yeah. Wave, I am not. I am not. 5-4? And the Islanders play the Penguins tomorrow, who are right behind them in the division. So that's an enormous game. Australia? All right. Let me ask you something, Flamingo. What are your thoughts about the NFL playing in Australia? Could you answer me that? I mean, are people excited about it? Listen, I know the game's not for another 5.5 months, but I'm curious. Is anybody like, ooh, yeah, 49ers, Rams, I can't wait, or I got tickets, or I can't wait to buy tickets? I'm curious. Because there's a couple of people that hop on board in the channel that are from Australia, but I haven't asked them that. So, listen, I appreciate you being here. I understand with the coming out with the loser comment, but, hey, can we all just get along? So, yeah, if you can answer that. 49ers, Rams, Australia, do you think it'd be good fans? I don't know, Val. That's the thing. Listen, they got a lot of time to generate. And I'm sure the NFL, they're probably going to send down jerseys and shirts and they try, who knows? Because really, who down in Australia is following the NFL? I'm sure there's some. I'm not trying to say nobody is, but that's the NFL trying to expand the brand as if they need more fans. Haven't really heard too much about it, but I'm sure it'll be a big deal when it gets going. I hear you, Flamingo. That's an honest answer. I appreciate that. Thank you. But that's crazy to think that. Yeah, I mean, games Australia, Madrid, and I just hate it. I'm going under a scaffold right now. Yeah, and I'm not thinking about the NFL right now, but I'm glad that you answered that, Flamingo. I appreciate that. So wait a minute, what time is it? It's probably 1:42 p.m. in Australia right now, because I think you guys are 14 hours ahead of where I'm at in New York City. So, yeah, a little chilly, but it's much better than yesterday, that's for sure. Look, I'm actually, bare hands, no gloves. My hand's cold, but it's not like a couple other times earlier this month. Have there been any NFL news recently? Nah. Yeah, it's going to be quiet now, Val. I would think until probably a couple of weeks before the draft, because you're going to hear a lot of talk about trades and Aaron Rodgers. That's going to come up again, and where does Kirk Cousins go? So you're going to hear a lot of that nonsense. 11:42. Yes, we're in the same time zone. Fishing Angel. Nothing like getting outside, man. A little vitamin D. I don't know if you guys are aware. People are going to talk about how, the sun isn't good for you, skin cancer, blah, blah, blah. Listen, And we know about the ozone, I get that, and not to try to be all Mr. Environmentalist, but, I laugh when people say, oh, the sun is terrible for you, that you have to make sure that you stay out of the sun. Well, listen, if you're gonna stay in the sun for 6-8 hours straight, that's one thing. Obviously that's not good. But if you get out, 20, 25 minutes, half hour, even 40 minutes for that matter, you need it. Sun is good for you. And you know why people get skin cancer? Because of their diet, what they consume. So if you're eating like crap and then you stand outside the sun all day, what do you expect? But if you eat good stuff and put good stuff in your body, that's where the sun is gonna bless you. All right, here we go. What we got here? Mark Salmons, I think you'll blow up soon. Mark, are you being facetious? I hope you're not. Because it's funny, Mark. I will say this. I know you've mentioned you're a troll. You try to get under my skin. And, listen, I get it. But you know me, I'm not going to take myself seriously when it comes to, oh, get out of here. No. And listen, you got me good. That was a couple Wednesdays ago. But you have come, listen, I'm going to be honest. You have come and contributed to the channel or whatever, and I appreciate that. I really do. So, and when you say that means a lot. It really does. So I don't want you to think that because our little back and forth and so on and so forth that, Mark is a joke. He says, nah. All right, trying to get under my skin. And you've been respectful too, which I appreciate even more. But, yeah, if you really mean that, listen, man, that means the world. It really does. Because that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to just put out good vibes, good energy, but even more so because sports is my wheelhouse. And, yeah, there are a lot of people that are doing what I'm doing, and I understand that. And great, but I want to do it from an integrity / credibility, honest, unbiased, just straight sports talk. Well, a lot of these people out here, just everything's clickbait and everything is, I'm not going to call out the guy's name, but I know JAYREELZ got on me in the past where the one guy, he comes out, he's just like, oh, for elite sports content, please subscribe to the channel. It's like, come on, man. That is not elite when it's all clickbait. But Mark, I do appreciate that, man. Don't be calling JAYREELZ. That's not allowed. Oh, thank you, Fishing Angel. I appreciate that. Just got up. No, Mark has admitted that. So you know what? I give him props for, because at least he's being accountable. If he's coming out saying no, and then the next day he's coming out saying things, then it's like, wait a second. Yes, J-Rod. Morning. Trollish. Flaming Flamingo. You want to laugh? I'm taking a screenshot of that because my wife cracks up when people say that I look like John Bernthal. And I've gotten a lot of that recently because yesterday I went to go see John Bernthal. He's performing in a play on Broadway called Dog Day Afternoon, after the old movie, Al Pacino. If you haven't seen it, it's a great movie. So they have a Broadway play about it, and my wife loves John Bernthal. And funny how you come out and say that, because I took a screenshot and said, guess what, babe, somebody else called me from Australia. So Flamingo, even though I know he came out of the gate with guns a-blazing with the loser comment, but you know what? I appreciate that too. Like I said, man, I come with peace and love. I'm not trying to make enemies, even though I'll call out the people that are with the insults. But, If you can't be positive, get the hell off. Now, Flamingo, listen, he's turned it around. Let's hope he stays in that direction. Yeah, I know. As a matter of fact, Fishing Angel mentioned that there, Jay. 5-4. I know it was the ABC game against the Flyers. Moses Moody got surgery. Oh, yeah. No, thanks, Val. I know you're always on top of the sports news, which I appreciate. Yeah, he suffered a gruesome injury, too, man. Yeah, Michigan women's won. I saw some of that in a bar I was after the Broadway play. They played Texas, right? I think they destroyed them, too. Stayed up kind of late. I don't sleep too great to begin with. That's funny, J-Rod. Yeah. McCarty, hey, Big Cat, I like that. Nasty brisket recipes? I'm a better father than you think, Rick. Yes, on The Walking Dead. That's a good one. I like that, Flamingo. That's a good one. And that's when I first started watching Berthold, because when I started dating my wife back in 2013, of course, Walking Dead was at its peak then, and I never watched it. And of course, I started watching because of her, then we went back, and that was what, I think season 4. And then we went back after season 4 finished, and I watched the first 3 seasons, and then got all caught up, and obviously Shane, which was his character, got knocked off at the end of season 2. But that's a good one. I like that. Yes, thank you, Val. Absolutely. The Novice. What should I see on Friday? I saw a show on Thursday. Thursday night, I saw a show off Broadway. But yesterday, I went to go see Dog Day Afternoon. And no, not the movie. It's actually a Broadway play to where John Berthold was in it. And he was excellent. Now, it's only being played in New York. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna like bounce around. But hi, Flamingo, I appreciate that. Thanks, man. No fishing games. I'm actually walking in my neighborhood. Yeah, I'm in the Bronx. Yeah, I go ways from my apartment. Yeah, and I'm walking down a pretty busy street, but then I'm gonna cut back up and go in and out. Fun fact, Tom Benjamin. Oh, was he really? Back there, ran into his sister about a year ago. Yeah, Benjamin had some good years. He was with the Reds. He bounced around a lot. I believe Red Sox, Giants, Dodgers. I think he came up, I want to say, no, I think he came up with the Reds. Or maybe he came with the Dodgers. No, I'm thinking of Paul Konerko. Konerko came up with the Dodgers, then went to Reds. But, yeah, no, he bounced around. Had a good career. What did Val say? I missed that. Fishing Angel always stays positive. Yes, she does. Credit to her. I think I may have missed a comment. Hold on. Downtown, what show I see Friday? Oh, yeah, yeah, Jay definitely has. He could definitely, yeah, I don't have any nasty brisket recipes for you. It's beautiful. Oh, thanks, Fishing Angel. Yeah, the neighborhood it's weird. There are parts of this neighborhood, I know I'm yelling here like a lunatic. There's parts of this neighborhood which are obviously a bunch of homes, residential, but then you have apartment buildings. And with that, it's a lot more congested, a lot more people. So you got a lot of different characters. But listen, we could be in worse neighborhoods, that's for sure. But eventually the goal, especially just like Mark Salmon showed with the channel in particular, and hopefully some other things, yeah, I definitely, I want to have a house. I'm not talking about mansion or anything like that. I want to have a house. I want to have a backyard for the dog. I want to have a backyard for us. I want to have a sauna, a cold plunge, a little studio for me so I can, instead of looking into my kitchen, but I got to work with what I have. And I get it. I need to put up a backdrop, which that I've actually started working on. And I've called a couple of places, like $150. But not that I'm trying to get like a cheap price or a discount or anything. But hey, I gotta, and I know it's an investment too. Let's cut up this way. I know it's an investment, so I gotta look at it from the standpoint of, hey, this for me. But I'll definitely get it between now and July 1st. So, yeah, and obviously there's a big week too because I'm gonna be out and about. Thank you, Val. Wait, what was that? Hold on. Matt Chapman, he's been doing. Yeah, I don't know what he did last night. I haven't checked the box score. And to think 1 run in 3 games. Yeah, Oracle. I've been outside of Oracle. I haven't been inside it. In fact, I was in San Francisco to the day 4 years ago, which I loved. San Francisco was beautiful. Oh, man, yeah, I definitely got to go back. Mark, Todd's sister dated Eric Davis during that time. Get out of here. No, I didn't know that. Check that out. Hey, Mark, where you from again? Wait, you're from, I think you said Ohio, weren't you not? I'm disappointed in the Red Wings. Refs were shady, oh, geez. No, Flamingo, that I'm not. So now Flamingo throws a 3-1 slider at me. He's trying to see if I'm going to swing at that. Yes, there is. There will be one. The novice. That'll be on Tuesday. I may do it early in the morning. I don't know. I may do a couple. Because obviously Tuesday's the day where obviously there's no podcast or podcast pregame. Yeah, I'm planning to get up extra early. I don't know where I'm going to run. I've actually had, I don't want to tip my hand as to where I was going to run. Not that I worry about anybody following me, but I don't want to say, hey, I'm going to do this, and then I don't end up doing it. But, I had plans to go on a nice long run, to do it early in the morning. I mean early, like 6 in the morning. Maybe even earlier than that. But, and the day itself is going to be, it's a Tuesday. Not much going on, but, I want to make it worthwhile. I'm going to make it fun. I'm going to, do my thing. Thank you, Fishing Angel. I appreciate that. Yes. Oh, originally New Jersey, Mark? All right. Other side of the bridge. You ever come back to visit Jersey, Mark, or no? Where am I now? Oh, Radcliffe, all right. Val with the count, I love it. But, just out here getting some steps. I know I didn't run, but I plan to do that. And I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it, man. Yeah, hopefully next year will be on a Wednesday, God willing. But, hopefully next year I will do something worthwhile. I know the last couple of years have been low-key, but that's all right. Hey, another year. 2 years? All right. All right, Mark. Oh, what's this? With the name? Oh, no, J-Rod. Burbumjan. Or Bomjan. Hello, what is happening? Oh, man. A little congested. Avash. Is that how you pronounce it? Avash? Avash or Avash? Welcome, Avash. Thank you for stopping by. Talking a bunch of different things. Talking about sports and the weather. And I don't know if you see, is the sun bright on your end? Hopefully not. I don't want to blind you guys. Where am I here? All right, I still got a few blocks to go. I posted something. Oh, you did, Fishing Angel. All right, I got to, I don't know if I subscribe to you. I'll definitely subscribe once I sign off. All right, so wait, I'm curious. Are they fishing videos, or maybe I'll just go and I'll surprise myself? You know what's interesting, Fishing Angel? I can imagine if you leaned, and I'm not telling you what to do by any means, but I'm sure not only with the fishing, but also lean into the positive vibe and energy. That's what people need. Absolutely. I love it. No, I'll definitely check it out. Why is this fly? That was weird. AC Tom, what is happening? It's been a minute. AC Tom, what is going on? How's everything? So what do you got? Oh, listen, I know what J-Rod and Fishing Angel are doing today. What's everybody else got cooking today? It's Palm Sunday. Hang on. Oh, not fishing videos. Yeah, I just wanted to walk past that, what is that? Yeah, it's a church with church bells, obviously out of respect. No, not fishing videos. All right, so I'll check it out. I'll see. Wait, let me scroll up. Hold on. How old am I? You don't have to answer the question. I can answer that. Currently 56, but I'm knocking on the door at 57. Knocking on the door. So these are the last couple of days of me in my mid-50s. So, and beyond grateful. Michigan, Tennessee score prediction. I'll just say, MD, hello, sir. I love Fishing Angels predictions. 110-25. Yeah, I can see like a 78-64 type game, Michigan. Yeah, I'm going to say 78-64. I can see it being close. I can see Tennessee hanging around. I can see it being a situation where it's like 56-56 with about 10 minutes to go, and then Michigan takes over defensively and obviously go away from there. MD, I'm in New York. AC Tom, how's the stuff going with custody struggle? Yeah, that's right. AC Tom, my birthday's Tuesday. MD, I'm good. What I like to do in my free time? Hey, there we go. Just desserts. Thank you. You know, somebody yesterday again, and I don't know why. Listen, I'd rather have the, Flamingo call me John Bernthal because people say that I look like Jeffrey Epstein. Come on, guys. Are we kidding it? Why didn't you say I look like Tom Cruise? I mean, I don't know. But, AC Tom, I hear you, man. Enjoy your Sunday, and hopefully I'll see you soon. What I like to do in my free time? Bird Bomb John. And listen, I love sports. So I watch sports, follow sports. That's what the channel is about. I can talk about other things during these live streams, but mostly sports. But, yeah, I love to run, exercise. What else? Yeah, I'm into fitness. I'm into health. I'm into spreading positivity. I understand it's not really a free time deal, but yeah, I just want to see everybody win. Too much envy, too much jealousy in this world. I understand it's not a free time thing, but yeah, no, but I love to run, exercise, like to hike, be adventurous. Yeah, just live life to the fullest. As I like to say, conscious living instead of unconscious existing, which most people do. What is this? Bird Bombshot, no problem. He looks like a Puerto Rican cosplaying as Albanian. Funny you say that, Just Desserts, because you're right about the first thing. And no, I'm definitely not cosplaying as an Albanian. But I understand because I got the short hair and what have you, but that's a good one. Hold on a second. All right, free time, I answered that. Looks like Aaron Hand is grandfather. That's a good one, Just Desserts. Big shout out to all the women in the chat on International Women's Day. No, it's good, Tony. I like that. Sean, you look at me punch you in the face? Nah, I come in love, man. Peace and love. Not here to fight anybody. I'm not here to rabble rouse. Oh, this is that house. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm looking at this house here on the corner. I remember seeing this on on a YouTube channel. I forgot I'm actually walking by it. That's a nice backyard. I don't know if you can see. There's like a grill. Hang on. See that over? There's like a grill back there. Yeah, this house right here, this is the Bronx. This house is 1.3 million and it hasn't sold. And the inside of it is gaudy as hell though. But it's a corner lot. It's really nice. Here I am sounding like a real estate agent, and that's the furthest thing. But you know, my wife and I are into looking at homes. Yeah, it's a little gaudy. Look at the balconies. Sean, yeah, I won't punch you in the face, man. I'll punch nobody in the face. AC Tom, yes, sir. Flamingo, no, that's a pass. You look like one of those mice they experiment, turn into a New Yorker. Mac, wow. So I look like a mouse? I guess it's better to look like a mouse than a rat. Someone, all right. Nah, it's all right, Fishing Angel. I appreciate you. You know that very much, but let them say what they're going to say. It's not bothering me. That's the one thing, I get it that people are going to come on, and I appreciate you guys. You know that. Big time. But, hey, people are going to say what they're going to say, and they're going to come out with crazy things, and, Always, Val, always, always, always. Even in the midst of some tough times or tough moments, because as we all know, I heard a quote a long time ago. You know when they say, nothing lasts forever, which is true. But the flip side of that is everything is finite, meaning that good times are finite, meaning that rough times are finite, meaning that if people are going to troll, it's a blip on the screen, all that stuff. It's how you control it and doing your best to stay at ease, because if you let it control you, that's when you're screwed. And that's why, people are going to come out and say these things. I may say, come on. Whatever. What's tomorrow's headline story on the podcast? Probably the tournament, because we have a Final Four. And yeah, I'd probably say that. Then I'll get into the baseball. I know it's the opening weekend, nobody really cares, but because it's the opening weekend, I'll check out some highlights and lowlights there. What else? Yeah, besides that, I'll talk NBA, NHL, catch you up on that, but that's it. Uh-oh. Oh, Dubs in Denver, Golden State, all right. Yes. Oh, I missed your comment, hang on. Y'all making me upset talking shit. No, that one I acknowledged. I know, I don't let that get to me. Maybe it was the one before that. Seriously, be positive, not negative. Not everybody's going to be. People always got something to say. So, you know what? Now, listen, even if people are going to come out here and start attacking me, I know that, it's almost like let them. If they're going to do that, if they get their rocks over that, fine. Because I'm not going to take it personal. Yeah, I may not like it, or I may say, hey, that's not right, or whatever. Like Flamingo came out, and it's so crazy. Flamingo came out, and he talked about how, he goes, hey, what's this loser doing on whatever? And I'm like, wait a minute, you came to my channel to talk smack, and then Flamingo was actually cool by saying, I asked him a question about the NFL in Australia, and he's like, oh, right now it's, he gave his answer, and I was like, I appreciate that, considering that he came into the room with guns a-blazing, and then he comes out with a couple of comments, but I was like, all right. If that's what's going to get your thrill, is that what you're going to go off on, then hey, what am I going to say? Fuqua, yes. Michigan, Tennessee score prediction. Oh, I said 78-64, Michigan. Wolverine 78, Volunteer 64. Lewis Roberts. Hey, listen, that was, and to think that game was no score in the extras. And, man, that's a, listen, it's only game 2. But, you don't want to lose that game. And I know it was, bro, you see everybody in Parkers, it was frigid out there. But no, hey. And hopefully they go for a sweep today, which would be nice. Listen, you won the series, and that's the one thing in baseball. Yes, you want to have winning streaks. You want to get off to good starts. And as I said before, I don't care how good of a start the Mets get off to. It's how they finish, because we saw they finished last year. But the bottom line is this. If you win series, that's all you can hope for, because not to say that you're going to win every series throughout the course of the year, because if you win every series, think about that. I understand there are 2-game series and 4-game series in there, but most of the series are 3-game series. If you win all your series, you know what your record's going to be? 108-54. Think about it. So you're winning 2/3 of your games. So that's what your record would be. So if you just win series, yeah, it's nice to win 7, 8, 9, 10 in a row, but win series. And if they lose today, yeah, it would suck. Listen, if they blow a lead, Devin Williams, And actually, Williams, not bad yesterday. I don't know what he gave him a walk and a hit, but got out of it. So, here we go. I don't take stuff personally either, but I don't like what people are meaning. Yeah, I don't like that either. I'll be honest. Do I want to read that, see that? Of course not. But that goes back to what I said. I can't control what other people are going to do. And if I let what other people are going to do control me, then I need to look in the mirror. I am the one that has an issue. I'm the one that has a problem. So, yeah. Just like you, Fishing Angel, you bring all the positivity, and a lot of the people here, you, J-Rod, obviously the novice, Brent, Val, Bio, you guys always add something to this. My guy Victor E out in LA too, he always pops in with great things to say. And yeah, that's what it's all about. But for you guys that do that, there's always a few that are just going to come out and say, oh, look at this loser. Or, oh, hey, are you into kissing men? Or, oh, I was in the bathroom and I had, what was some of the comments that they have when it comes to, just like bathroom humor. I mean, if I'm going to let that bother me, then, again, I need to look in the mirror. Let's see. The internet crackhead talk. Yeah, exactly. Giants, do you think we'll be better in the season? No, they'll have their moments. Now, listen, Val, I hate to say it. I did pick them as an under because I thought 89.5 was way too high. I thought it was way too high. I did not think that they were a team that was going to win over 90 games. But hey, it's only 3 out of 162. So only 2 undefeated teams in the American League, but the National League has a lot. Yeah. Yeah, the 2 undefeated teams were the Yankees and... Yeah, I didn't check the standings. Oh, is it the Angels? Haven't the Angels beaten Houston 3 times? Yeah, 90 Reds, they go wide to wide. You're right about that, Mark. Yes, they did. Jack, what's going on? You're a great man. I want no trouble. Oh, wow. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And don't worry, you're not going to get trouble from me. Even if you're coming to look for trouble, I'm not going to give you any trouble. I can promise you that. True to novice NL West Giants. Yeah, it's a very tough division. I could be the villain in a drug cartel movie, I guess. I mean, maybe I have that face. Sorry, I got a big heart. I care. Oh, and Fishing Angel. That there alone shows the type of person you are. And, I appreciate people like that. So thank you. That's a testament to you and how you were raised and the people that are around you, etc. So, not much respect. Ultimate respect. Stephen John, what's happening? Oh, Jack's from London. Welcome. Other side of the pond. Oh, all right, what time is it? Oh, it's after 12. All right, I got to go get my... Here's the one thing. Can I just... A quick Kismet story? She's the type of dog that... My wife loves to sleep in on Sundays. God bless her. God love her for it. She works hard, etc. But it's not like, oh, it's 9 o'clock. I got to go take her out. Nope. She's the type that she can stay in bed until she gets up. And I'm sure they're probably up by now. So... And... Yeah, that's why I took the time out to spend with you guys, but... Oh, geez, I do not know what that is. Help you do calculus? There's my guy, Victor E. I just talked about you literally 2 minutes ago. See what I mean? Peace be with you, Vic. Because I was talking about how me and Fishing Angel real quick, because I know you do drive-bys, which I appreciate. But Fishing Angel was talking about, why can't people, be positive? People are going to come in here and start making comments, trolls, etc. And I said, listen, I can't control what people do. I said, for you, Fishing Angel, J-Rod, Bio, the novice, Val, I even mentioned you that come in and out. You always say great things, positive things, uplifting things, and here you are. It's like the universe knew for you to dial in. And with that, Vic, salute, my brother. All right, Fishing Angel. Yes, enjoy the weather. I know you got the game in a couple hours. Oh, Steven, I hear that. I don't smoke, but I hope you're kicking back and, taking it easy. But, so as I was saying, so now I'm going to go back, get her, come out. I was supposed to go get some fruit because I want to make some juice, but obviously out here talking to you guys, but I'm going to do that. And yeah, maybe I have a few minutes. Maybe I gotta go squeeze a couple of minutes to go get some fruit. Hey, Mark. Hey. Oh, Vic. Yeah, more patience than me, brother, man. Have a good day. Yes, Vic. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. And Mark, I promise I'll stop you more professional. Mark, hey, listen. It's all good, Mark. I know you're getting at me with the whole Hal Morris and a couple other things, and it's fine. And I'll be honest, I'm not saying this, whatever, but you seem like a good dude. You seem like a guy that, you know, we've bantered about sports in the chat room and here or whatever. And yeah, you know, when your name pops up, I'm like, oh, what am I going to expect today? But it's not like, oh, God, Mark Sammons, I don't want to even look at this guy or even look at your name. Nah. And even if someone that comes in here and I know, they're looking for trouble. Listen, again, I'm not going to let that control me. Even though you got me that day. That was it, 2 Wednesdays ago? But it was fun. But it was, you know, just, again, sports related. It was nothing personal, nothing that I felt like, oh, you're trying to attack me or whatever. And even if that was the case, listen, I know me and I'm secure enough to know what I put out and the things that I do on a day in, day out basis, that if people try to, whatever, dig dirt or do this, do that, I'll say, hey, yeah, I was wrong. Hey, you know, I shouldn't have done that. Or you know what? Yeah, it's my bad. But that's what happens. People don't want to look at it. People want to run away from stuff like that. But anyway, I know I'm babbling. Tell wife to say hello, yes. And I like to sleep on the weekends too. Oh my God, you guys are like 2 peas in a pod in that regard. Yeah, I tell her all the time that you say hello. And she appreciates it. It's like, wow, really? It's like, wow, they've really become that cool with you? I say, yeah, well, they jump on my live streams all the time, and this is the community I've been building, and yeah, I guess because she's not really a social media person. Yeah, she'll look to see what's on social media, but she doesn't post or do anything like that. I live in an apartment too, has 3 balconies, sunny today. Wow. All right, Val. Very nice. But no, I appreciate you, Mark. I really do. And I appreciate your candor and honesty in that regard. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. Enjoy the college basketball. Enjoy the baseball, whatever it is that you're going to watch today. Take it easy. I know tomorrow's Monday, back to work. For a lot of you, yeah, even more so for me too, obviously with the podcast, whatever, but among other things that obviously I need to do to get to where I could be financially comfortable. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Stay positive, stay upbeat. I appreciate everybody who hopped on today, as you know. Much love, much respect. As always, until tomorrow, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, guys, before I get underneath this, here we go. You hear all these pigeons. All right, so I'll shut up. Much love, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. And until then, on the